Hey, I am extremely excited for today. So my original plan was to do either Yume or to do Harold Halibut, because I said I was going to start that, and things have gotten in the way, and I still plan to do it. I haven't forgotten. And then I looked in my Steam library and I noticed that something was there that wasn't there before. The Hades 2 technical test. And who knows, I I might be part of the last batch. I'm actually not sure, because they said that it would be longer than a week, shorter than a month. So it's either going to be 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But I guess rather than try to fill space, let's just jump right into it. I'm very interested, very excited to see how this plays. Though full disclosure, by the way, I have seen a good amount of gameplay from this game by Halion, so I know a good amount of things about the game. I know how it plays. I know some of the new mechanics. But I'm going to be a little bit tight-lipped for the people who haven't seen this stuff yet. It's a little quiet. Hang on. That should be good. And I have not touched this. I'm touching myself, rather.
Tales are told of Hades, whose reign as grim lord of the dead came to a sudden end when all at once his past caught up with him. But gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. So this tale was only a matter of time.
Death to Kronos.
Let's go. Huh.
Vengeance for my family.
I was not expecting the lag on the dash. That's interesting. I guess it's a way to incentivize you to use the sprint.
Lost souls. I'll make the Titan pay.
So the main mechanical change, there's quite a few, but the main one that comes to mind is that there are now Omega versions of all of your moves. However, they cost magic. Or magic, mana, there's a million different titles for this stuff. I forget what this game actually calls them.
It's him, just a spell. It's just another spell. 10 words. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings from Olympus and well met there, Sunshine. Look, we can't get to the Titan, but if you truly mean to stop him, then the least I can do is light your way down.
Ooh. Ah. Let's just go with the attack. Why not?
They need my aid.
Also, hang on. Let me check the controls. What is the cast? Cast is Q. Okay, so it is like the first game. I'm so excited.
You'll regret this.
I played the hell out of Hades 1 too. Maybe not quite as much as some, but maybe that's kind of an unfair comparison.
Spindles. Hold still.
Man, the special does like nothing. 10 damage.
There.
I get that it's meant to be cast with. I get that it's meant to be cast with the Omega, but that is piss weak. It feels like, I don't know how to describe it. It feels a lot more angular than Hades 1. It's a lot more
These still grow in the underworld.
like intentionally moving around. Positioning it feels a lot more important. This also feels kind of different than the sword, because with the sword, the strategy with the sword was to use dash strike as much as possible, so you would just spam the ever-loving hell out of the attack button as you moved forward. Okay. So I happen to know that Hestia's main shtick is damage over time, but I already have something on my main attack, and I'm not hitting very much of the other two. So I think I pass on that. Please stop doing that. Man, that takes longer to charge than I expected to.
One left.
But it feels weird. No Death Defiances, no... Oh god. Bad spot to be. Bad spot to be in, but somehow I didn't take that much.
All back to dust.
Like, no healing, no Death Defiances.
They're slowing down.
This is slowing down to you. Demeter, more magic. Probably Demeter. Though I also wonder, I've heard from down the grapevine that a lot of the boons from Hades 1 are coming back. And I'm kind of putting the pieces together here.
Headmistress told me.
First off, does that mean duo boons are coming back?
We meet. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You look just like your mother. I'll not lose her again. I shall freeze hell in its entirety if that is what it takes to get her back. You'll help me, won't you, granddaughter?
I love all the Olympians, like, done up in their battle armor. It's so cool.
Grandmother.
Huh. Ooh.
Desolation.
But what I was saying, first off, I wonder if duo boons are coming back. They were kind of a fan favorite in the first game, so I would imagine that they are. My next question is, does that mean that potentially, does that mean Stubborn Roots is coming back? Because Stubborn Roots would actually be way better in an environment without where you only get one Death Defiance. %. Probably this.
Right.
There's a sort of stiffness to the controls that I wasn't expecting. It's not in a bad way,
Always need bones.
but it's definitely, it makes things more interesting.
Better.
Oh boy. I'm probably gonna get schmucked, because this fight seems very hard and she has a lot of HP.
Headmistress.
There she is. You reached the edge of Erebus already. You have surpassed my expectations, Milenoe.
Thank you, Headmistress Hecate, for all your guidance and the compliment.
In my place, you'd have done the same. However, now is not the time for pleasantries. It is for a demonstration of your capability.
My capability? You'd have us face each other here, even though my task has already begun.
Your training shall never be complete. And I would know if you stand any chance at all against our enemy. Crossed flames awaken.
Oh god. Good start. Ooh. I actually like that. Just having something to throw out. Oop. Having something to throw out as just a generic weak ranged attack is nice. Come on. Fuck. I should have gone for something with magic regen. Seems like it would be very helpful here. The casts don't cost anything, at least. I still don't know the tell for which one's the real one there. She doesn't pursue very often, so that the cast could be better. I'm just glad it doesn't follow me. That would make it considerably worse. Uh-oh. I appreciate that the bosses seem way more fleshed out. Ooh, they home in. Hello. Because, don't get me wrong, the bosses in the first game were awesome, but they did kind of feel like the weakest part of the game. Besides, I liked Hades for how, like, I mean, frankly, for how ridiculous the fight was. But Lerny especially just felt kind of lame. I liked the Furies, though, because the Furies, there was a lot of... Oh, right, oh, God. Sheep mode. I think there's technically a way to dodge that, but it's very, very hard. Ooh. Oh no! This is blood pumping. Oh, that's cool. That's how you can tell there's an audio component to it. That's neat. Hey, please stand still. Hey! First round, let's go.
You fought with diligence and with ferocity, but surely there is more for you to learn beyond this threshold.
I look forward to it, Headmistress. What about you? Can you not join me?
No, I dare not stray too far from our abode. Continue now your task. I shall await your safe return.
Thank you, Headmistress. I passed the test.
And now, death.
Thus did Melinoi, the underworld's vengeful daughter, delve into the outskirts of her realm in search of her ancient, hateful foe, the Titan Kronos. Time itself, and time supposedly cannot be stopped. a claim the princess has her reasons to dispute. Hers is a tale that shall withstand time, yet it requires time as well. For now, a cruelly abrupt end shall have to do.
You! Return to Shadow now.
That line is very cute. Right. So I've heard about this. You get 5 after you kill or after you defeat, I suppose, Headmistress Hecate 5 times. It will lock you out of the game. Because it's just the technical test, of course.
Back already. Damn it. See
Aww.
what I get for staying out all night, Freenos.
Instead of Cerberus, it's a stupid little frog. I love him.
This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
Dares disturb my eternal rest. You trifle with powers far beyond your comprehension, witch. Speak.
That was pretty decent, right, Mel? Maybe pushing it. Okay if I call you witch like that?
Which worked for me in context. And a solid haunting all in all, Dora. But I'd better run. Something I have to do.
Then be gone.
I can already tell I'm gonna love Dora.
Stand tall and show no weakness.
Oh my god. look at the guys over there. Funky little guys.
Hail, Shades. Our fight is just getting started.
Aww.
There you are. Come here. 'Twas a worthwhile first attempt, Malinois. I trust you'd have gone farther still had I not obstructed your path. Quite unsuccessfully, I concede.
You needed to ensure I was prepared, Headmistress Hecate. And I know there is much left to prove.
Just so. Trust well your instincts and your craft and continue the task. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos. It's being purified.
The pot is not... It's not open for business yet.
Tough times.
Again, I can already tell I'm gonna love these two. This is Odysseus. This is, Nemesis.
You passed her little test that time. Must have felt so good beating her ass to the ground. Don't get to spar with her, so I can only imagine.
We're not just sparring. You don't know our craft.
I know I could take her.
Tell me you killed the bastard. Drove your staff into his wretched skull, slid a dagger in his gut. Not that he'd die from that. Works on mortals, though.
Works on mortals.
I've nothing to report, Odysseus. Not yet.
Well, you'll get him next time, I reckon.
Right. Okay, first off, these
Hi,
two.
gang. Headmistress must have some important tasks for you.
So, Hypnos. Hypnos is an interesting case here. Hypnos is now in the state that he's in like classical mythology, where he's bound to an eternal sleep, as the name Hypnos would sort of imply.
We'll find a way to wake you, O sleep. I promise. My altar. Headmistress lent me the Arcana.
Right, this.
The sorceress. The wayward son. The huntress.
Ooh. The unseen seems crazy.
That'll do.
Oh! I don't have to hold... Interesting. So while I'm holding down shift, she'll just run. And you eventually build up... That's cool.
Attention! Allay your fears. She has returned.
Oh, by the way, Skelly's here.
A battle lost. But this is
Skelemias.
one, and you have many battles yet to come. The only question is, are you prepared to win? I'm not so sure here, so let's see you give me 20.
Commander Skelemias, sir.
Unless you want to keep going. Got all your magic back. I am ensnared.
Oh, okay, I see. So I was using it wrong. So you hold it, you press to ensnare, and then you hold,
I shall return.
and it becomes a timed thing. Okay, I see. Very cool.
You see?
Oh shit! I wonder if that's a placeholder spread or not. But he uses the exact same like resurrection thing.
Death to Kronos. I'll see to that. No one is more prepared. Beyond the mists of Erebus,
God, this
there
is
should
pretty.
be a way down. Too risky heading through Elysium, and too risky to stay. All right, it's time.
How did they make this more pretty? Like the shot of the shot of Tartarus in Hades 1 is already so cool, and they've one-upped themselves. That is very impressive.
Find the Titan, slay the Titan. The Trident Sigil.
Oh, Poseidon, let's go.
You're one of my father's brothers, aren't you? Then help him. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Long-lost niece, you live! We thought you met the same fate as your father, and your mother, and your brother. Oh. Well, how about we turn the tide and exact terrible revenge for poor old Hades and his kin?
Okay, nice. The Poseidon gimmick is still there. Splash Dash is basically back, but it's nerfed a little bit. Let's deal with this. Because my main concern right now... Oh my god, that's so good. The cone on that.
A gift.
Wow, okay. Poseidon's kind of cracked. Let's try for magic this time.
For my father.
You know, I always heard that Poseidon was one of the weaker ones in Hades 1, but he was I always found him to be fun enough that it didn't really matter to me. So cool that he's now seemingly way better. Now that splash damage is also included in the package.
Right.
Yeah. Right, it slows time now. I should be cognizant of that.
Where to?
Just look at that. I need to still be careful. I'm healing 2 per area, but that doesn't mean I'm invincible.
I accept this gift.
Conversation? What is this? Oh, it's
Soft, divine.
Arachne. Yes, I've
Spin
been
my
excited
hands,
for
and
seeing
touch
Arachne.
wherever comes my way. Pleasant memory. Oh! What are you doing here? Besides tramping all over my webs, that is. Oh, it's nothing silly. I can always make more perfectly good silk. I can't always see you.
Hi, Arachne. Sorry about all this. I think we'll soon be seeing more of one another now. My task has begun.
Truly. Why then, I'll get out of your hair. You have to go. But first, you have to try on one of these. And don't worry about any wear and tear. I've plenty more in stock.
I love her. Channel faster, more healing. Interesting premise, considering that this is going to be armor. I imagine you equip that when you're super low and it'll heal you back up to full. I like this.
Do you like it?
Why, this is beautiful, thank you.
Woven with care. To your success.
A root stalker. Got to move.
Well, the snare is going to be annoying here. Come on, do your thing. Okay. That works too.
Melenoi, I was certain you were gone. Scarce born, only to be taken by Kronos, along with my daughter and those nearest her. But the Witch of the Crossroads got you out of there, did she? How could she not send word?
The special boost interests me because it's still not a lot of damage. 10 plus 40% is still only 14. That's not a lot. The Omega Cast, I have kind of a magic build here, and it is a lot of damage, so let's try that.
The ever-restless shades of Erebus find little peace there, save for the prickly embrace of the gnarled branches of those writhing woods.
Am I fighting the spirits or the woods?
Oh! I see. That is interesting. I wish you could hold it for longer.
Be again at peace.
I have to wonder, are there tier 2 boons in this this tech test? Because the assumption is that you never make it past Biome 1. Because, I mean, you can't make it past Biome 1. So I wonder if they've bothered with putting in the effort to put in the tier 2 boons if there's a good chance you will never see them.
And now for you.
Ah, come on. I hate the ones with armor.
Grandmother.
Good to see that hasn't changed. Ooh. Absorb 1 hit. Seems pretty good.
Splinter.
Nah. There's definitely a way you can time that. But I'm still... I lack the skill for it right now.
Golden coins.
I am incentivized to use it constantly though, because I have the... So... First off, hey, what's up? The armor is actually from... There's a new NPC, Arachne, and you can get armor from her. And the armor has different functions. I think right now it's mana regen, if I remember correctly.
That breathing.
If only you could see my fields in the morning sun, shining brighter than any gold you shall ever find. Such metals ought to remain within the earth.
This is looking very promising so far.
I'm in your debt, Lord Charon. These provisions surely shall make all the difference in my task. What gold I find is yours. I can do this.
Greetings, witch.
Yeah, if the armor breaks, I lose the mana regen. So I was thinking of taking Weed Killer, but I'm running on a limited supply if I lose the armor.
Perhaps provide a little nudge.
Come, headmistress. If I could be provoked that easily, I'd stand no chance at all. Not even if the fates desired otherwise.
Good fortune seldom comes to those in no position to receive it. Show me your victory was no mere accident. Now the crossed blades.
Oh god. The perks of pixel perfect hitboxes, Jesus. Yeah, there goes the armor.
Conserve your strength. Look now upon the moon. Night bloom.
Come on.
Irrelevant.
Oh god. Great music.
You cannot pierce my walls.
Fuck you and your sheep. Okay, that seems... Yeah, that is unavoidable, damn it. I'm just barely dodging those. And I was saying before, like, the bosses, like, so far, just Hecate. The boss seems a lot more like, it feels a lot more like an actual boss. Maybe I've just been desensitized to some of the crazy stuff that the bosses do in the first game. Especially, like, Theseus does do crazy stuff.
Satisfactory. Impressive show of force. Hold nothing back as you continue on. Return to Shadow now.
But that feels that fight feels a lot more threatening than the Furies. So it makes me wonder what the later bosses are going to be like if that boss feels basically as scary as learning.
Prepares for the true test of both her training and resolve. But since this also is a test, no more from that is to be shared for now.
I love the cheeky dialogue from the narrator. This is the previous one was like, this is a tale of time, but like all tales, it will take time. So that's all you can see.
Phrynos, you there? You knew I could do it, didn't you, Phrynos?
Oh, finally.
I'm 2 for 2 though. Let's go.
Dora, don't you pay any attention to what's been happening out there? The rise of the Titan of Time, the siege of Olympus?
Nope, can't say any of that rings a bell. Olympus, that's where the family members you don't like live, right? And the Titan of Time, I get that he's bad, but he's never done anything to me personally as far as I know, so...
Kinda, sorta.
This entire encampment exists to resist his
The mana feels more like a... The mana thing feels more... Like, it encompasses more than just the casts. Because all three of the Omega versions of your abilities take mana to use.
Well then, maybe I should thank him because I happen to like this encampment.
I wonder if there is some equivalent to the, like the cast gimmick where you could, like, lodge casts in enemies.
Hail, spirit.
You invoke me?
Vengeance for my father.
Ooh.
The rivers overflowed back there. The cauldron's ready for me now. Last night I dreamt of this. Dark of chaos, light of moon, heed now my will.
So mote it be.
It is done.
Summoning of Mercantile Fortune.
I'm ready. My blood
The broker,
and
let's
darkness,
go.
Let my will be done.
There.
Broker, welcome to the crossroads. Hail, broker. Farewell.
At least our cauldron's finally purified, praise the fates. Speaking of which, are you as yet considering an invocation to them? I have my doubts that they would listen even now.
If there's any chance the three fates shall aid us, I'll take it. Thank you for preparing things for me. Though I'm well short of freshly picked reagents still.
I'd offer such reagents if I could, but as you venture past this glade, look carefully along your path and you shall find them. Fate's willing.
Yes, headmistress.
Don't worry, you didn't miss much while you were out. A lot of standing around, chanting prayers for your victory and protection. How'd those work out for you, by the way?
Fine, thanks. And your own lack of support is a more significant motivator than you realize.
You know all about lack of support.
Man, screw you.
May you have pleasant dreams. The altar of ashes. Don't have enough for that. The arms of night are now at my disposal. Or shall be, soon enough. The crescent pick. Reveal to me the bounties of the earth.
A trusty tool indeed.
With every passing update, this game gets closer to being Stardew Valley.
There she is again at last.
Well.
Being a shadowy denizen of the underworld comes with certain perks, young one. Take, for instance, how, when you dash, nothing can touch you.
We are the unseen, at one with the darkness and the dead. I can evade anything, yes, but only for a moment, and even then, I can't prevail by dodging all night long.
Yeah, I'd do it all the time if I was you. See the little trail when you dash? Once it snaps back, you're good to go again.
The shadow follows. Into Erebus.
Oh.
The flame sigil. There's some
I'm coming in from a
silver I can
different
use.
side. Cool.
I thought the fire goddess never got involved. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Well, look at you, hot stuff. Come to help the elderly. Oh, what a good girl you are. And here I was, just about to burn this whole blasted place to the ground myself. Now, here's a little warm-up for ya.
I mean, two things. I love Hestia's voice, and I cannot wait to see what Hestia's sprite is like. Smoldering seems very interesting.
Whew, that almost burns. More ashes.
Does do good damage, but it takes a second to ramp up.
Clear.
That is so interesting. So it's a fixed amount of damage over time, but
You'll burn.
like the rate of damage is always the same, but the amount of damage that they take is what the Scorch is actually gaining over time. It's very weird.
A centaur heart. this is the Titan's fault. Not a chance.
I do like killing the little guys and or just going, this is the Titan's fault. It's his fault that I have to kill these adorable little creatures.
Ashes.
God, the Banshees are so much more manageable to cast. No. I mean, I have to wonder, how is this game going to challenge me more? Like, especially when it gets to the end game, because the whole shtick with Hades is that you make it to the end of the game and then you fight someone who has basically just powerful versions of your own abilities. Like, he gets to use the spear, he gets the burning blood.
Silver.
He gets projectiles that make you take more damage from that.
This one again.
Because, I mean, he is your dad. So, I wonder how Kronos is going to feel, because Kronos is... Oh god, I got stuck on the collectible. Like, in a way, Kronos is not related to you at all, but he is presumably related to Hecate, because they're both Titans. I think Hecate's a Titan, at least. I actually forget. It would track. Ooh. Well, more damage to armor would have been... It would have been a lot better earlier. That is straight up just double damage, huh? If I find a way to regen magic, that seems insane. Yeah, that is just double damage. Awesome. What you got for me, Daedalus? I wish we could... I wish that Daedalus was actually a character.
Woods take you. A Daedalus hammer.
Huh. Well, that doesn't completely solve the mana problem, but it definitely helps.
All laid to rest.
did not manage to pull out that power shot.
Mine.
How shameful that we now resort to common subterfuge. Having our correspondence smuggled to and fro by the erstwhile boatmen of the dead.
Well, no mana regen's annoying.
Yes, my lord. I met Apollo, Grandmother, Uncle Poseidon. I've known Artemis and Hermes for so long. I'm impressed they kept my secret from the others all this time. Farewell.
I'm very curious about Artemis and Hermes, because I know where that Artemis is like a Thanatos-esque random encounter.
Unseasonably cold. Or perhaps it is as Demeter desires. She aids you, does she not?
She does. She knew me for her granddaughter at once. Have you had opportunity to speak with her about me and all that's transpired?
No. I've been a bit preoccupied. At least here, Demeter shall be able to cool her wrath against me for keeping you a secret for so long. The all-consuming flame.
I have to wonder what the deal is with Hermes, because Artemis is sort of a wandering encounter, and she's got like unique boons. Oh god. Ooh, this is different. Oh god, wait, if she does this attack during the sheep, this is going to go very badly. Sheep time.
Apologies, sisters.
Oh yeah, this has the chance to go very wrong.
Behold the moon.
Come on.
I'm afraid not.
Oh god.
Good.
Nice. 3 for 3.
You have survived against me, and for that, you're owed a gift. May you learn well through it, Malinois.
The Book of Shadows.
The Book of Shadows.
Outlasted her.
The shadow-stepping princess goes no further from this point. Only time shall dictate otherwise.
Return to Shadow now. How long has it been? 3, 2, 1.
It is the dead of night within a haunted, barely moonlit thicket at the underworld's edge. There, a young forsaken princess hunts her prey.
Ready or not, hence I go. I bid you farewell for now, Lord Hypnos. Where could she be?
The keen-eyed princess finds a set of tracks, suggesting that her foe trod through this dusty ground not very long before.
Shush, Homer. How shall I ever catch her if you're going to describe my every move?
I have no idea to whom you refer, to whom the Princess of the Dead refers, as she continues on her fateful search.
Quit teasing me and help me look.
That is extremely cute.
You'll find her yet.
Odysseus, have you seen Hecate about?
Not in a little while, little goddess. Though I'd expect that pointy hat of hers to give her away.
I'll look for it. Thank you.
Well, she's got to be around here somewhere, little goddess.
There.
Aww.
Hecate, you're dead.
Got me, you did, Malinois. But I dare say I can escape your clutches yet.
Hey!
This is super cute.
Can't hide from me. Over there. There you are. Got you again.
Ah, so persistent. Give up already, witch. For I'm a titaness. You cannot vanquish me.
I can and shall. Aha. I got you. Hecate? What's the matter?
I didn't comment on it before, but I love the little change in the facial expressions. Also, I love that she's got like the what's the word for it? She's got the leaves in her hair just like Zagreus, but she also has a little palm blossom. It's super cute.
It's merely that I've not heard your laughter before. Reminded me of your mother. A much preferable sound to that of grief.
I promise not to cry again. I still get sad sometimes, but not as much.
Do not make promises you cannot keep. When tears well up, let them spill forth. They're not so precious that they need be contained.
But you never cry, Hecate. And I wish to become strong like you. So that I might find Kronos and destroy him for what he's done. And then you could hear my mother's laugh again.
And I shall do everything in my power to prepare you, so that you may succeed where I failed. If not for your family's sake, then for your birthright, as the princess of the underworld.
What do you mean you failed? You tried to beat Kronos yourself? He hurt you?
Concern yourself with your own pain, not mine. Destroying Kronos shall not change the past, and the pain shall linger, though assert itself less frequently with age. But enough of this. On the morrow, we shall teach you to hunt greater prey.
I already see a very interesting dichotomy here. Kronos is obviously the Titan of Time. Hecate, for those who don't know, is... how best to describe this? The goddess of the threshold, basically.
Truly?
It's kind of a weird thing to describe because it is a holy Roman thing. Like, quite literally the threshold between doors.
I've prepared, and I'm nowhere near ready, am I?
Hecate is often a mirror, almost a mirror image of, often portrayed as a mirror image of time.
Ever think maybe we're just not cut out for this, Mel? Me with the haunting, you with the... What are you trying to do again?
Find the Titan of Time. Punish him for his crimes against my family. Restore the rightful ruler of the underworld. Hey, you're cut out for haunting, Dora.
Oh, thanks. Just like I'm sure you're cut out for all that other stuff.
The thing about Hecate is that she's of a very similar ilk as Kronos.
Cut.
Because it seems like what Supergiant has done is sort of woven together the names Kronos and Kronos, and maybe there's a point in time where they have literally worn together.
I've had these in my head for long enough.
Oh, interesting. This used to be called Forget Me Not, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Let's begin. Hear me, Selene, if you so desire. Aid me in finding that which I require.
But Hecate, classically, she has a very cool design where she has 3 faces. One facing... oh, what is it? One facing straight ahead, one facing backwards, one facing forwards, or something like that. For past, present, and future.
This should help. O daughters of night, who can see all tomorrows, please help me avenge both our families' sorrows. Nothing. They didn't listen.
Oh! I just realized, Nyx and Chaos. Where do they end up going?
Great tree of life, please listen to my thoughts. So mote it be.
Such sorcery.
Nightshade seeds.
We've multiple reports the armies of Kronos are massing on the surface up there, and not yet caught wind of your efforts. At least you aren't contending with them, eh?
My route through the underworld is fraught in its own right, but yes, it's comforting to know that army of traitors remains ignorant of me.
There's not a downward route that's more discreet. Those thorny chaps in the woods, they've no love for Kronos either, at least.
I'll get past them.
They're not going to help you, you know. The Fates, I mean. They don't take pity on whoever asks. If anything, you'll make things even worse.
Maybe you just don't give your sisters enough credit. If they once aided my brother, then there has to be a chance they'll aid us. They have a stake in this too.
What, you mean their family? They couldn't care less. Too busy messing with everybody's lives, making it look like an accident.
You mustn't speak of them that way.
That is very, very interesting.
The crossroads. That haven hidden twixt the surface and the underworld conceals those still loyal to Lord Hades, rightful ruler of the dead.
Together we'll retake my father's realm. You'll flourish here.
Plenty of room to grow.
Salutations. Which cards reflect my path?
3, 7, 20.
The unseen.
The Centaur. Oh, cool! Gain max health and max magic. That doesn't do a lot right now, but that could do a lot later.
There's something new here.
I want to try the blades.
Join with me. Lim and Oros, sister blades. We're fellow sisters now.
Oh, I see. I just walk up to them.
She's here, now watch and learn. Don't get stuck with these.
Oh, cool. And the special is a long-range dagger. Whoa.
I must go. Over here. Magic spectre full.
Ready or not, hence I go. The heart sigil.
Oh, Aphrodite.
Doubtless this one knows hatred, not just love. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello, gorgeous. You look like you can break some hearts even without my aid. Oh, your brother would be so proud, knowing you're fighting for your kin.
Drag foes in, inflicts weak. I kind of want to. I want to hold off on going for the. I want to hold off on going for the cast effects because Demeter and Hestias are ridiculous. This is cool. I like the attack.
I've much to learn from her.
Plus 80% is a lot. It is disjointed, but it's disjointed like off to a funny angle. Oh, I am willing to bet that there is a modifier for the special that makes it home in. Oh, I should have gone for Apollo. Wait, Apollo has a thing that is it's cast based. It is seemingly really, really strong, so I should have gone for that. Oh well.
Some bones for later use.
You grew supple and strong in the witch's care. Yet knowing Hecate, she must have deemed the risk too great. I understand. I'll try to understand.
Man, poor Demeter.
Greater might.
She goes all this time not seeing her daughter. Oh.
That gloom. A shadow spiller.
Hello? Hello?
Now for the last one.
that strong. Okay. Time for you to get stun locked, buddy.
Back to the dock with you.
Rewind your time, Sunshine. The Titan thinks he has us pinned, but we have the situation here under control. Just locked in a bit of a stalemate is all.
Ooh, not what I was thinking of, but that is cool. How large does this get? I like that. I like that a lot.
Quickly now.
That is cute. There's unique dialogue for doing that before you clear out the enemies.
Some nectar.
Oh, more of these things. God, the animations are already so cool. Everything is already so cool.
The underworld's power.
Also, I can already picture a supernova run where you just stack palms on supernova and make it expand to ridiculous heights. Because hey, if duo boons are potentially coming back, that also means that there's the potential for what is it even called? That one duo boon that makes palms of power.
I know that voice.
Hey, it's Artemis! Oh, that sucked. Oh! Oh my god. Really cute. So it's not a contest like Thanatos is.
Nice shot.
That ought to do it.
Good evening.
Artemis!
Too long, sister. Look at you on your great hunt. Not ideal circumstances, but you've finally begun. Know that the family has your back, surprised as they are about this.
Oh my god, the little birds on her staff. I mean, that is a bow, not a staff, but you know what I mean. That's adorable.
Surprises on Olympus or below. It's good to see you, Artemis, but I must be off. Time's against us and all that.
Time's an old fool, too busy besieging the mountain of the gods to sense the threat headed his way. Go get him. Here's what I have.
Interesting. First blood is definitely something. But it's gonna be bad against the boss. The dash. It's only 10% though. If I actually remember to use my Omega Cast, Easy Shot seems pretty good. I'll go First Blood.
My blessing is yours. Go find your mark.
Good hunting. I'll send you to your graves.
There we are.
Rest for now in peace.
To be reduced to picking through such meager offerings, you ought to have lived here in the glory of Olympus, where everything that you desire is at hand, for the most part.
For my mother.
Tranquil Gain could be fun. It's bustling fungus. You know what? I couldn't gift Artemis. I'm gonna gift to Charon. Oh right, and there's a whole ass menu for this now. So there is going to be a full-on Stardew Valley sort of mechanic. As if it wasn't Stardew Valley with Olympians already.
If we're to restore the old order around here, I was thinking why not start like this? Wait, are you certain there's no charge for this? No sign of Hermes yet, my lord. Forgive my impatience. I know infiltrating our enemy's ranks and discovering the details of his plans to conquer Olympus is sensitive work.
Yeah, Hermes...
Of course. He'll be back any evening now, I'm sure.
Like, there's two gods that come to mind that are constantly in flux like that, and that's Hermes and Iris. We have yet to see Iris at all in this series of games.
I'll get him, headmistress. I swear it. All that you've taught, I'll bring to bear. And no matter the obstacles that stand in the way, Kronos shall fall by my hand.
I require no convincing, Millennium, although perhaps you do. However much I've taught, what's important is you're a capable student.
I have to be more than that.
Oh, shit. Shit. Bad start. Ooh, God. Oh, this is gonna be rough. I need to remember to stick and move for that. That is, oh god, that will insta-kill me if it hits me.
Control yourself.
Alright, sheep time. No! No!
Collapsed under the pressure of it all.
Fuck.
Found you at last. Princess of the Underworld. I regret having to contact you at such a time. It's not my custom to intervene during moments of doom, only to observe.
Huh. Okay. Chaos music? Hello, Moros. Nice to see you.
Moments of doom. You're Lord Moros, emissary of the Three Fates. So your sisters heard me after all.
They expected me to find you, for there's something they intend for you to have. Wherever you're going, look for it when you arrive. I'm uncertain if we'll meet again. Farewell. It's been an honor.
Wait.
Oh, shit. So the list is back.
He's gone.
How long have I been going for? Hour and a half. Damn.
I just met Doom Incarnate, Phrynos. I'm not sure I should be excited about that.
Who dares? A scourge upon your bloodline for resummoning me, witch!
Hey, everything okay there, Mel?
Oh, yes, Dora. It's just... I should have gone farther that time. I'll give more notes on your haunting later, all right?
Oh, sure.
Is that... This is from the Three
Oh,
Fates.
cool.
Prophecy fulfilled.
You fought well. The Fates indulged you after all. That is their scroll beside your tent. It followed you out of the shadows. Perhaps it can provide some answers.
Would that it does. The fated list has tasked me with ensuring certain minor prophecies are fulfilled, though says little else as yet.
May it reward your efforts at least. But do not expect the Fates to always favor you. The bane of our enemy is not necessarily our friend.
We'll have to take our chances. Must be an incantation that can help.
Ooh. Hello, lag.
I felt your words.
That's I imagine that's from the computer and not from Hades itself. It does that sometimes. This is a bit of an old, a bit of a
scrawny ass all the way back here.
An aged machine.
It's insane that she's sending you out on foot, all on your own.
Your skepticism's duly noted. Be well. Odysseus on leave. Full bloom. Moonlight guides you.
Let's keep going. I could see getting... I could probably get to 5 wins. I was super close that time.
The Furies. The Swift Runner.
8 of 10. Oh.
Don't have enough just yet.
That costs 0. Interesting.
The cards know.
I wonder where the keepsake
My
is.
keepsakes.
Behold that heirloom storage case over there.
Ah.
The purse.
It's Charon's coin purse.
The silver pool. The silver spade. You're mine.
Do make good use of that. Attention! Got a silver sister on deck.
Do you have anything actually interesting to say, Scalamius, or is it all tutorials?
Ah, to have felt the deadly sting of the sister blades. Mayhaps these are the sharpest blades with which I've ever been sliced.
I'm honored to bear them.
That cuts straight to the bone.
Here we go. A lightning sigil.
Ooh, Zeus.
The king of the gods must have his hands full recently. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ah, young lady, so we meet at last. Emerged from all that gloom to help us settle an old score. If you possess your father's strength, then we have the advantage. Let us strike.
I love his outfit. That was fun. Interesting. After taking 120... This seems really good against bosses. After taking 120 damage, afflicted foes get struck by lightning. I imagine... So after taking 120 damage, they take 100 extra damage.
Lord Hunkle's Titan killing strength.
Don't mind me for digging during a battle. It's of the utmost importance, I swear.
Suffer no more. Come on.
So there's a couple of gods that I haven't seen. I don't think, even through when when I saw Halion play the game, I don't think I saw some of the gods. Obviously Hermes is missing. That seems like a plot point. But also I wonder where Athena is. Athena and Ares could be interesting.
I wonder, Flower, can you truly rid us of this blight?
Now, if I had to guess,
Cold comfort.
Ares is probably on the surface because that's where the fighting is. But I don't know about Athena.
Lord Charon set up shop.
We have to reach you however we can, and Charon's been more than keen to oblige. Bit of an odd fellow, but then aren't we all?
Ooh. Ah, this is hard. Magic regen seems very good, but I like just having a bigger attack just seems good. Plus, I need stuff to potentially.
Thank you for your
I need
service.
damage output to capitalize on Blitz. It's weird.
I've returned.
you can feel the faster sprint.
Done. Some seeds.
Tax made Daze. Daze seems kind of bad. Faster sprint.
Not moonlight, that's for sure.
Speedy sprint.
So soft, divine. I spin my threads.
There was never anything like this in the first game that gave you this much of a movement speed boost, because there was the Ichor. But it was never a focal point.
Each time I pass through Erebus, it's comforting to know I may run into you along the way. Here's something for your lovely lair.
Oh, why this is very sweet. It should attract a host of flies, I think. So thank you very, very much. Now won't you please take this? It's only fair.
Arachne, this is beautiful. Arachne, the outfit you wove for me was so beautiful. I'm sorry to say I got into a bit of a scrape or two, and I'm afraid it didn't survive.
Oh, that's quite all right, silly. It wasn't made to last. What is? It was made to be in the moment with you. Now here, I've plenty more.
Oh, wait. Double damage on casts, you say? That seems ridiculous. Hang on, hang on a minute. Double damage on casts when they're already dealing the 15 damage over time. Does this become 30? It does. Oh my god. Arachne, you cooked. Arachne, you cooked.
Bones for the broker.
Is there anything? No.
They won't know what hit them.
Oh damn it, I wanted the gift to Artemis. Ooh.
And there's her mark.
Hail, sister. Has my little brother lived up to his shining reputation so far? At least he did his part. As soon as I told him about you, sure enough, he was plenty eager to let all Olympus know.
Apollo was very kind, though easy for me to say. I'm not his twin. What'd you tell him anyway?
Only the truth. That I ran into the reclusive Witch of the Crossroads while scouting out our foe, and that she introduced me to a secret Titan killer she's been training up.
God, I love the birds. That's amazing. That is amazing. That's the only thing I can focus on here.
You just didn't tell him how long ago that was. So now they really think this long-lost relative of theirs is going to find Kronos and slay him.
Oh, they think you don't stand a chance. But they don't have a lot of options, so they'll support you anyway. Especially since you're family and all. And you know I will.
Ooh. Damage. Crits, it's a 30% chance for 300% damage, which that is good. Lethal Snare I like here.
Good hunting.
Fight on.
I want more HP because I'm gonna actually be up close.
All quiet. it.
It's so fast. What you got for me, Zeus?
Carefully. Olympus, I accept this message.
Oh, the chain lightning would have been cool.
No getting used to that.
Oh, but aiming the... God, that's amazing. Hecate, I'm sorry, but this is about to be a bloodbath.
A flash of silver, limb and auros. So, the sister blades have veiled themselves, do you? The other nocturnal arms shall follow their lead, I expect.
Nyx entrusted them to you to safeguard the realm as a last resort. But this cannot possibly be how they were meant to be used.
And why ever not? To safeguard the realm, you shall have to clear a wide variety of obstacles standing in your way. I am but one.
Okay, this is not even close. I'm sorry, Hecate. Okay, so I lose the double cast damage, but this is still a lot. Interesting how the amount of armor it gives you varies. So there are ones that give super powerful effects, but you have to basically play a glass cannon build, because if you take any damage, it's liable to break it. I also have to wonder, there are multiple biomes, and will Arachne appear in all of them, or will there be some equivalent? Oh my god, wait. Yes. Damn it.
If you could see yourself.
The woods answer my call.
Where are you?
Well fought.
God, this build would shred if it could go farther than that door.
Even greater wrath against the enemies awaiting you below. Return to Shadow now.
Victory.
Ooh. This dash is awesome. Whee!
Born in shadow, the nightmare-bringing princess of the underworld shall return now whence she came.
Return to Shadow now.
4 times out of 5.
Home.
I'm confident I could do all 5 of them.
You knew I could do it, didn't you, Phrynos?
I'm confident now. Maybe that's a bad thing.
Not gonna lie, Mel. Sometimes I wish I had a big important task. And not that floating isn't one.
You know my stance on this, Dora. You need to get out of this tent. You're very talented. I've never met a shade that speaks like you.
Ooh, I can talk. Makes me so special. I'm sure any lowly shade could do it after being stuck here listening to you people long enough. I was fed up with just warbling, so I learned to sound it out, I guess.
I'm glad you did.
The last wheel of the three fates, those reclusive determiners of all that is to come, is now under the Princess of the Underworld's care.
Oh, I didn't even see that before. There's 3 sigils on the top of the scroll for each of the 3 fates. I wonder which one is Morose.
With their aid, we may have a chance.
Hell, I wonder, because there is, I saw a clip of summoning Moreaus to the crossroads. I wonder if you can summon all three of the fates eventually.
Let me see. A prophecy concerning doom. I have to find Lord Moreaus once again and call him here. I think I know how I can do the bidding of the fates.
Faded fabric. That's gonna be annoying to get.
I'll take it.
Never mind. Is that a... Can I... Yeah!
Hear me, O Doom. Hear my voice from afar. I need beseech you wherever you are. Where are you, Lord Moreaus? Headmistress, I found Artemis out there. I'd not expected her so soon, but then, she's quick. Speaking of which, what of Hermes? Any word?
Alas, not yet. However, those two are resourceful and discreet. And Olympus remains none the wiser to our long-standing connection with them, if that is your concern.
My concern is their safety. May Hermes soon discover what exactly Kronos is scheming and return, though I know we can ill afford to wait.
No, we cannot. Hermes convinced me of that.
How fare my favorite hound and polecat friends?
What is with these two? They're adorable.
Nemesis has been in an especially foul mood of late. Anything I should know about?
I was going to ask you the same. She sought my task, but that's nothing new. Though she's been clashing with Headmistress more and more.
Shame it's been this way. Personally, I'd rather have divine retribution with me than against. I reckon you can't just smooth things over with her, can you?
I have my doubts.
Can't believe sucking up to the fates actually worked. That big scroll over there, that's really from them.
Personally delivered by Lord Moreaus, no less. He seemed a little pressed for time, so we didn't get to talk much. Are the two of you close?
We're children of Nyx. None of us are close. But we crossed paths. When certain mortals get what they deserve, it involves us both.
Who's that? The voice actress sounds familiar. I think that's Meg. I don't know for sure, but it definitely sounds like Meg.
I can only imagine. Grow and flourish. What say the cards this eve? Don't have enough. What's that one do?
Ooh, cool.
The sash.
I'm using that. Screw it. That seems really interesting. Oh. No Skelly?
The Crossroads training grounds are watched over by fearless seafarer Skelemius, famed in death as he was famed in life.
I love that they went with that. So, a little bit of backstory about that, this exact joke. In the first game, there's that set of, I think it's, you learn about this after clearing, like, Skelly has, like, a set of challenges for you to beat the game at a certain amount of heat. And every time you do, he unveils a big statue and then tells, like, you sort of, like, slowly get information about him as to what he was like as a mortal. And eventually, he tells this grand story about how he was Commander Skelemius, who lost his life at lost his life at that bay where Scylla and Charybdis are, if I remember correctly. And then at the end of the story, he says that he's just fucking with you. So there's a good chance that this is
we cannot fail
completely, he's putting on airs to keep the shades at ease or something like that, or he might just be taking the piss for the sake of it.
Moonlight.
Ooh, Celine.
She's deviated from her path. Great Titaness, the Eye of Night, I draw you down. Lend me your might.
Good evening to you, little star. Our cycles now are intertwined, as I no longer can afford merely to watch. Whichever threat we face, I vow to shine for you. Behold.
Oh, I love how the hexes are moon phases. After using enough... Oh, it's like a call. Interesting. Fires a beam that deals up to 1,200 damage over 3 seconds. Everything moves slower by 80%. Interesting. Half of stars. Is this mechanic actually there? Also, 120 is a lot.
Together we shine.
Together we shine.
Where are you? So it's just fully charged now. I just have a I have a death laser that I can use whenever. Oh. Never mind. So is it actually discharged every... I guess we'll see. Yeah, it does reset every room. Interesting. So you've got to put in a lot of work to make this happen. But if you manage, that is 1,200 damage. Also, the armor gain thing is really cool. Holy moly. You know what? Call me boring. I want the cast one again. The cast one seems ridiculously good.
Rest again for now.
So it was Artemis who sniffed you out, was it? Seems like an awful big coincidence. But then we're gods. These things, they happen all the time. I'll say I'm glad she found you when she did.
Ooh. Special is inflicting Scorch seems kind of bad. Attacks inflicting Scorch seems pretty decent. I'm interested in this one. Especially depending on who the mid-boss is, that could be really, really good. This is the mid-boss that I was hoping for. Okay, nice. It is just ridiculously good against this mid-boss. Rip Bozo. Does it destroy this? Oh, it doesn't. Sad. And it doesn't even use magic. That's insane. That's just all of its health. Okay. It's a little good.
Our last best hope for stopping Kronos was the second born of Hades and his queen, I said. Wait, who? So then they had a girl. The Titan must have struck your father's house right after you were born.
Could make a trade.
Oh! Cool. Double up, that's not very helpful. Wave Strike seems kind of ridiculous because it has the knockback and it also has that splash damage effect. So I like that. Oh god. Also, I'm full disclosure, I am kind of okay with potentially sandbagging this run just to see Moros. We'll have to see. If this goes super well and I win, then whatever. But I won't be too mad if I end up losing this run, because it means we get to see a new character.
My reagent sensing incantation took effect.
It's fortunate the underworld boatman's still plying his trade even during a downturn such as this. I trust his prices have gotten better at least. Or perhaps worse.
Ooh. I like me a gamble. That's what? 5% chance to hit 2 times, so that's basically a... Yeah, it is basically a 5% damage boost. That's not a lot. More damage in a larger area. Oh, Lucid Gain. Wait, Lucid Gain's crazy here. Because I still have the moon. The moon fuck you beam. And I've yet to use it.
So soft, divine. There's some new cocoons there. Saw you get into a scuffle with the great big witch. Why are you fighting? I thought you were on the same side. Oh, I can hardly keep up with everything lately.
Headmistress and I aren't really fighting. Well, no, I suppose we are, except it isn't born of anger or misunderstanding. It's just her way of making certain I'm prepared.
Huh. Well, look, you show her for me the next chance you get, won't you, my friend? And no pressure, but I might be watching just in case. I won't get underfoot, I promise.
Oh, cool. Gives Fade Fabric. I don't necessarily care about the gold crowns because I'm only going up to Hecate. I don't really care about the meta progression either, so let's go with the health. That seems good.
Well, what do you think?
I'm comfortable in this.
What is the keybind for this? Da-da-da-da-da. Book of Shadows inventory. Boon info. There you are. So I've got that, that. I kind of want to go with this because it's a way to... potentially ways to spend more magic. Because I have a good means of regen, but... Sister Blades are not really that good for that because everything is at close range. Or at least medium range at best, and even then the special doesn't do that much damage. Oh yes, all of these are specials. I like this one.
My blades grow sharper still.
So now I can just do this. Yeah, okay, that's awesome.
A soul tonic.
I cannot wait to see what the death laser looks like.
Malinois. Olympus has emboldened you and made you strong. Yet 'tis a fleeting strength. One false step and I could wipe it all away.
I'll take a fleeting strength over no strength at all. We take every advantage that avails itself.
Just so. Then come and show me how you would make use of such advantages. Crossblades! Face all of me.
Okay, I think I'll just use it now.
Good. Arise again, sisters. I think not.
Ooh. So, is there a limit to what projectiles that works on? It's like, that seems kind of good. Okay, so it doesn't work on the big ones. I'm gonna wait until the sheep.
Can't do it.
Saluni tests your will.
Oh god. Sheep moment.
Return to dust.
Burn. Wrath of the satisfactory.
Let's go. Alright, that's all 5.
Well fought again, Malinois. Proceed, and moonlight guide you.
The fire-stepping princess stands alone.
Oh, is there a little... Are there now little bits of like incidental dialogue if you have specific boons? That is super cute. Because I imagine that's bound to having specifically the Hestia dash boon.
The test of moon-glowing Millenoi is at an end for now. But soon, much more of what awaits her shall be told.
No! Return to Shadow now.
I heed your call once more. Again, our journeys intertwine. Why did you call upon me, Princess? Did you not receive the artifact I brought you from the Fates?
Lord Moros, I did receive the fated list, and summoned you once more as it ordained. All children of Nyx are welcome where I reside. Might we speak further there? I have many questions.
I don't know whether I can answer them, as my own search for truth has not been going well of late. But I'll not decline your cordial invitation. Please lead the way.
Then follow me.
I shall.
I do love how much of a normal... Yeah, let's go. Moros just sounds like a normal-ass dude. I love him for that.
Happen to see a tall, horned fellow passing through? You there, Dora?
A brief word?
There he is.
Princess, we've not met formally. I'm the official bearer of bad news. The Witch of the Crossroads apprised me of the situation here, and was gracious to invite me to stay for now.
You're welcome here and safe, Lord Moros. So then you know of my task.
To vanquish the usurper of the House of Hades seems more than a task. I regret this burden is yours to bear, and much sooner than expected.
It's all right. I was born for this. Lord Moros has arrived. Now what?
I'm very curious to see what happens when you gift him. Here, dude.
Lord Moros, as our honored guest, we wanted you to have this, to make your stay a bit more comfortable.
The nectar of the gods. Thank you, Princess. I've not received an offering before, though I do like to come prepared. So here, from me to you.
How thoughtful. I accept.
The last thing I'll do is I'll give some nectar out and then see what the keepsakes are for these two.
If it isn't inappropriate, I have a little gift, seeing as your personal supply ran out a while back.
Ah, the hounds shall lap this stuff right up, I think. I shall safeguard it for them as a treat. And why don't you hold on to this in kind?
Your silver wheel. I can have this?
One more of Nyx's kin is here for us to mind. Your incantation tracked him after all. Doom typically arrives uninvited, of course.
Lord Moros is to be our guest. I know his presence must seem an ill portent, but if the Fates wanted him here, who are we to fight it?
Who indeed?
So Doom has come to stay with us a bit. My last and only other brush with him did not resolve particularly well, so I'll just keep my distance if that's quite all right.
All children of Nyx are welcome in these crossroads, though I think Lord Moros wishes to keep his distance too.
No objections here.
Where'd Nemesis go? All grown up.
I don't know why I'm bothering.
Shades of the Crossroads, greetings.
It's like, this is all well and good, but the playtest ends here, because, as we'll see in a moment... Hang on, first I want to check out
Expanded
these.
my collection.
Ooh. Wait, that's huge. It's a Last Stand gimmick. And it doesn't seem to have a limit? That's really good. Oh. So you essentially have a pool of 1,000 mana to work with across the entire run. That's super, super cool. Yep, there we are.
Damn it.
Patience, young one.
What?
Please, young
I wonder if Skelly's got anything funny to say.
Stand by and let the Titan have his way.
The old storage case. So, it's an heirloom from my family?
That it is, and for as long as I can recollect. Look upon it knowing that the burden which you bear, you need not bear alone. Plus it'll keep your keepsakes all in one handy spot.
A symbol of the gift-giving custom of Olympus, then. A tradition that now falls to us.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, damn. Sorry, no giving up here. That's a wrap. Damn, that was fun. Very, very excited to see where that goes. All that in just under 2.5 hours. Awesome. I was tabbed into the game for most of that, so I actually didn't see if the game audio was fine. Here's hoping it was. Thanks for watching, y'all. This was a ton of fun.